South Park's brand of hard-hitting satire has always been a lightning rod for controversy. But this season, they've dialed up the intensity, and people are talking. For nearly 3 decades, South Park hasn't flinched from poking fun at societal leaders and sacred cows. Yet now, in its 27th season, the show's latest episodes are arguably the most ruthless, zeroing in on figures like former President Trump, the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, and even the show's own corporate parent, Paramount. Viewers are flocking in record numbers, but so are the critics. South Park is no stranger to backlash from those at Lampoon's. But here's where it gets especially fascinating. South Park is facing criticism from the very audience it built, yet it's simultaneously reaching unprecedented levels of popularity. On a recent episode of CBC's Commotion, guest host Ali Hassan sat down with TV critic Kathryn VanArendonk and comedian Ashley Ray to explore how South Park's irreverent style keeps reshaping the conversation in comedy and politics. If you're a fan of provocative TV or just curious about the intersection of art and political satire, this is worth tuning in for. Let's break down some key moments. Ali kicked off the discussion with a bold question. Not long ago, South Park's co-creator told Vanity Fair, "I don't know what more we could possibly say about Trump." So what changed? Kathryn responded that 2 seismic shifts have upended everything. First, Trump was re-elected, dramatically raising the stakes. Suddenly, this administration is operating unlike its predecessor. Guardrails are gone, and policies are pushed to more radical extremes. This climate forces everyone, including comedy creators, to react to issues many hoped wouldn't resurface. The second, and this is the part most people miss, is the billion-dollar streaming deal that South Park struck with Paramount, granting exclusive rights to the show and its future episodes. Practically in the same breath, Paramount axed Stephen Colbert's late-night show, allegedly as a gesture to appease the Trump administration in pursuit of a merger with Skydance. So now, South Park's creators are grappling with the irony. After cashing in on a huge corporate partnership, they're watching the same overlords make deals with the very political actors they're primed to lampoon. Ashley Ray dove into the evolution of South Park's fanbase. Back when she was in middle school and George W. Bush was president, South Park was the rebellious voice for kids frustrated with politics. It reveled in skewering authority and calling out absurdity. But as the culture shifted, especially during the Obama years, the show's mission morphed. It became a platform for challenging left-leaning institutions and questioning the taboos of the day. With the rise of progressive comedy outlets like The Daily Show and The Colbert Report, South Park began to fill the role of comedy's contrarian, giving voice to those who bristled at new societal norms. This led to an unexpected twist. The show was embraced by right-leaning viewers and shock jock types who saw their own views reflected in its provocations. Even though the creators weren't necessarily endorsing those positions. Today, as South Park sets its sights on Trump and right-wing institutions, some fans are struggling to accept that they're actually the butt of the joke. Ashley pointed out that some longtime viewers are missing the irony, refusing to recognize when the satire targets them. And this is where the debate gets spicy. Is South Park still the same fearless show? Or has it been compromised by corporate deals and shifting social attitudes? Has it lost its edge, or are its creators more relevant than ever? Before you click away, consider this. Does South Park's boundary-pushing satire genuinely spark political reflection? Or has it just become background noise amid all the outrage? Has the audience outgrown the show, or vice versa? Which side are you on? And what does that say about what you want from comedy today? Sound off in the comments. Where do you stand on South Park's latest evolution? Do you agree with Kathryn and Ashley's takes, or do you see things differently? This debate is just getting started.